So hello everyone, I'm Monday. Welcome to my review of My Hero Academia episode 3 season 3, right? The trading from hell, Pixie-bob got injured, clearly best cat girl, that's no, but I really like Pixie-bob, but Ragdoll's pretty cool as well, but her like super, Pixie-bob was super like, oh, we're gonna have this thing, we're gonna go out together, so I mean, it's like, classic youth thing, she's so into, she's the cougar cat, but yeah, she's so into like, young children going out, falling in love in this typical test of courage, right? Because they usually do it, you take one guy and one girl, right? In many animes, so one of them, yellow thing, and then she's like, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So I love that with her, and then of course she's the one getting in here, like, damn it. And also, of course, Mineta, right, trying to switch to take with Yoshiro, yeah, trying to switch with Navy Laser, and the whole Deku freaking out that he's alone. But actually, I would say the best scene of the whole episode is with Ashido-chan. They isn't allowed to go right there, and they're like, oh no, you have to have more exercise. Yeah, you're 5 guys, you failed the exam thing, you have to go and train more, yeah, or like more, school studying. Yeah. You see her face, like the huge eye popping out, is turning black and white. Like that's a freaking awesome scene. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. That scene was amazing there. It's like, oh, and she's very useful, yeah. So she would love that. So yeah. So general episode, I think it was a really funny episode. Of course, next episode and like the ending of it is the real kicker, right? We want to see them getting into the action with the new villains, of course. So it's a build-up episode. It's mainly an entertaining episode. Yeah, I think it's really funny episode. But that's kind of it, right? I mean, we have all of these jokes, and the jokes are great. But I love the jokes as well, where with Yoshiro, it's like poo, right? It's like poo. You eat stuff, you transform it into something new. You're pooing when you're using your power, and she's like, no. Yeah, so it actually is kind of like poo. Yeah, she eats it like her internal organs can like rework the items. Yeah, they can shoot it out. It's like, yeah. So a lot of those jokes, Class B, as always, are just there. Yeah, Class B is like, oh, here's Class B. They can watch right there, and it's, I don't know. I feel that is my actual, I'll say my biggest comedy episode, definitely. I mean, I know that Class B doesn't get any screen time probably in the manga at all, right? They probably have the same, right? They probably just walk there. They are one day later for some reason, right? Whatever, then they probably get there, and it's like, oh yeah, Class A is doing this stuff. And it's in the background and doing a weird exercise with Tiger and so on. But I feel the anime probably could have more of those, right? I feel the anime could have probably thrown in a few more stuff with Class B. Arguably, they shouldn't, because Class B never has any screen time, and it's kind of like an ingoing joke. So, yes and no. I mean, so in that sense, it's gonna keep that meme going that, oh, never Class B. They should, of course. But otherwise, I think they could fill out some more time with Class B here. Them also doing some exercise. I think that would be a good idea there. They're all gonna have some action now. I mean, we see them already being poisoned, right? So they're all gonna have action now, Class B. So they actually have some screens at least coming episodes, I think. At least a little bit. Yeah, very little maybe, but a little bit at least. So I think they could have a little more of her, like the, what's the power? Like the Poison Ivy lady, the divine power. She could have some scene like, lifting and so on. So that felt a little bit. There's a little cowardly of them in a sense, where I guess because kind of like they had them doing stuff in the background, a few Class B characters, but they were just doing the normal exercises. Yeah, no one else has the powers or so on. So they're like kind of afraid of like showing them in the background with powers. Otherwise, the episode was awesome. Let's talk and we see everyone like exploding everything and like, yeah. But poor Class B there get next, and yeah. So where the worst training, I don't know. Yasuro eating stuff pooing, that was kind of interesting. Koga is eating and sugaring. Maybe except for Koga when he's not a mute, but he's very, very shy, right? So him standing and screaming could be really hard. And actually, you also hitting the rock with her like earplug things, right, with her ears. That's quite painful. That could be probably the worst thing. Bakugo seems to just be, that seems actually be kind of easy, yeah. Like, sure, he gets exhausted, but he's just like, he's just expanding his power, right? So they're the same thing. They're both just kind of like, kind of weightlifting, whatever, yeah. They use like max power blam, yeah, that kind of way. So it's pretty easy. Kamari, maybe, because he goes mental, right, when he uses powers. It's to stand there and shoot stuff. Uraka has to and not puke. It's a funny episode. One thing I also like is the in between scenes, right? for example, when Todoroki has to go around and be the fire camp guy. So every scene is like, please lit the fire. It's like, yeah. Please lit the fire, yeah. It's like, it's no problem. And then Bakugo tries to do it. It's like, you exploded the fireplace. It's like, I hate you people, I hate everyone. And they keep doing that. But anyway, so the last thing for the episode is Kota-kun. I'm not a super big fan of Kota, to be honest. It's a little cool, it's the reverse of Deku, right? Deku has no power, in that sense, he has no powers, Deku. He goes up, he still loves all the heroes, and it's all the kid hates the heroes, right? Yes, he hates the whole future here where everyone has powers. He wants to live in our boring world, right? So people are humans, and Deku, even having no powers, he's so, not like that kid, right? So of course he has trouble understanding Kota, I guess. But I don't know, I think Kota, in a way, is very... I would say cliche. I think he's a little cliche character, right? I think I've seen so many characters like him in other, not just anime, but of course like manga. I mean Western comics and so on, especially, where the parents had powers, right, and they died, and then they're like, no, I will never do this, or my parents was a cop, so I had cops because, he got shot, or my parents were doctors, but they would never have something like a disease. I hate medicine. It's like this is one of the most basic kind of fundamental storylines for a character, right? Where their parents did something, some kind of occupation, and then you hate the occupation, right? So it's very much like that, and that is catch kind of. And I feel like Deku is, I mean, I know I can go and say him, right, and so on. It's kind of obvious, but I'm not a super big fan of it, just in the sense that Deku is way too obsessed with this kid right now, even though they use met. So I'm a little against that. It is what it is, I suppose. But I think that's a little bad here, in the sense that it's like, oh, here's villains. Where's Kota-kun? Yeah, it's like, his first reaction, I think that's a little overplayed here, honestly, in my opinion. Deku's first reaction is like, shit, they hurt Pixie-bob, but that is his first reaction, I know. But after he's like, Pixie-bob, after that, trying to say best girl, he's just like, where's Kota-kun? And I really feel that's a little overplayed. He should be more like, where's all my other friends? With Uraka, the girl I like. He's like, it's a crush on that girl, right? She's out there in the forest, and maybe it's being poisoned, right? His love. Should he be like, Urakara-chan, Tsu-chan, like those are out there. And then he have, the rest of his friends. He has Kashan. He has friends and girlfriends and all around him. And, his sensei and so on, right? But his first impression, or first idea after seeing Best Girl, Cat Best Girl getting injured, he's like, Kota-kun! He's jumped into that mode too quickly, right? Of course he's going to go and save him. It's very obvious, so I guess they have to play it up. But it's kind of like, man, should you care more about your friends and so on before that kid? Not because thinking that even if I have to go and save him, because I'm the only one, no risk or whatever, even if that's the thing, he should still be like, Urakara-chan, Tsu-chan, and that's like, but Kota-kun, he's alone, he has the power, he's a kid, I have to go to him first. That would make, more like, I have these 5 things to save, but this kid is the most vulnerable because he's a small kid, right? Like, that would be reasonable. But also it's like, Kota-kun, and he ignores everyone else. I think that is, in my opinion, that it doesn't make any sense, honestly. Well, okay, we could argue say that he already did all the, thinking about other stuff. It's like, well, they can fight, so let's save them, right? I guess we can argue for that he's already done that. But as a viewer, we don't get to see that. Not a big fan of that. Overall, I think Kota-kun is like, man, Deku, you're almost getting the All Might obsession with this kid, right? Anyway, hope that's the review, and I'll see you guys next week.